How to strengthen your faith in difficult times. 1. Faith is built in the fire. Faith is not forged in comfort but in crisis. The strength of your faith is revealed not when everything is going well, but when everything seems to be falling apart. One of the most overlooked yet powerful examples of faith in difficulty is found in King Hezekiah's story, 2 Kings 18-19. Surrounded by the mighty Assyrian army, with Jerusalem trembling in fear, Hezekiah did not run to Egypt for help or trust in his military strength. Instead, he went into the house of the Lord, spread the threatening letter from the enemy before God, and prayed, "O Lord, you alone are God over all the kingdoms of the earth. Now, Lord our God, deliver us from his hand." 2 Kings 19 verses 15-19. Lesson. In moments of overwhelming pressure, your first response should be to bring the situation before God, not rely on your strength. Hezekiah's story teaches us that true faith doesn't deny the reality of the problem, it brings it directly to God. 2. Faith grows through obedience, not just prayer. Many believers pray for faith but resist the actions that cultivate it. In Luke 5 verses 1-11, Peter and his companions had toiled all night fishing and caught nothing. Jesus tells them to try again, but in a way that makes no logical sense, casting their nets in the daytime in shallow water. Peter responds, "Master, we have toiled all night and caught nothing. Nevertheless, at your word I will let down the net." Luke 5 verse 5. Their obedience, despite exhaustion and doubt, resulted in a miraculous catch. Lesson. Obedience often precedes the miracle. Even when logic fails, faith says, "Nevertheless, at your word." God rewards steps taken in faith, even when circumstances make no sense. 3. Faith requires you to see beyond what's visible. Consider the story of Elisha and his servant in 2 Kings 6 verses 15-17. When surrounded by an enemy army, Elisha's servant panics. But Elisha, calm and unshaken, prays for God to open his servant's eyes. Suddenly, the young man sees heavenly chariots of fire surrounding them. "Do not be afraid," Elisha said. "Those who are with us are more than those who are with them." 2 Kings 6 verse 16. Hidden truth. Faith enables you to see into the invisible realm. You may feel outnumbered and overwhelmed, but heaven is not blind to your battle. Strength comes when you realize you're never truly alone. 4. Isolation can be a setup for revelation. Sometimes God pulls you away from the crowd to grow your faith. In Mark 7 verses 31-37, Jesus takes a deaf and mute man away from the crowd before healing him. It was in the place of isolation that the man received his miracle. Lesson. Don't despise your lonely seasons. Sometimes your faith can only grow when it's just you and God. He removes distractions to deepen your dependence. The Apostle Paul wrote, "Fight the good fight of faith." 1 Timothy 6 verse 12. This reveals that faith is not always easy. It takes effort, persistence, and endurance. But every trial is an opportunity to trust God more deeply and walk boldly. In difficult times, keep praying, keep obeying, and keep believing. You're not being destroyed, you're being developed.